Well, hello everybody. I'm some guy named Nate. This is more Nickelodeon Kart Racers 3 Grand Prix on PS5, and we are playing the highest difficulty today. And we are recording it live on Twitch with my good friend Sample Text. I don't know if anyone else is watching, but I know they are, and they're cool. Well, hello. So we unlocked. So basically, we got progressively shittier. We 100%ed the campaign of slow difficulty. We 96%ed medium, 86%ed fast. Now we're on insane. And it is so insane. And we're going to do all 10 cups. Hopefully we'll see how long these episodes last. But I'm going to stick with Mikey. And yeah, this cart worked pretty well. That works.
I am totally stoned.
No, that kills my handling. We're going to leave it with donuts. And we're going to make him Kids' Choice Awards orange because he's Mikey. And I'm sticking with the exact same abilities because I'm boring. And if we're on the highest difficulty, if I'm honest here, I just wanted this the heck done. I hope the YouTube viewers say hi back to you. They better.
Ready, steady, rumble!
I have more, I have more followers on the YouTubes than I do Twitch, but I love all my fan bases equally.
This is totally rad.
And I totally forgot the controls, so if I... There we go. The brake button is the stunt button for some reason.
Oh. Tasty. Radical.
Also, this is insane difficulty, but, like, I feel like we're going the exact same speed as 100cc, but the AI are just way better at avoiding shit. I'm confused.
Whoa.
No! Oh, hey, I stopped my turtle brother.
Righteous.
And guys, we are gonna get whatever score we get. Excuse me.
Rude.
So if I just F up royally on insane difficulty for all of these, then that ain't my bag, baby.
They don't call me Air Mikey for nothing.
Yeah, this seems to be the same speed as 150cc, but everyone happens to be way better at the game. Like, look at them go!
Woo, better step on it.
Whoa, landed. Brain blast. Does that mean you get more exclusive? Oh shit!
Go ninja, go ninja, go
I'll look at that in a second,
ninja.
Sample Text. Oh god, I want to win. Okay, good, I got it.
I am totally stoked. Come on, dude, let's go. Wicked. They don't call me Air Mikey for
Come on.
nothing.
First place, baby. Okay, cool. That just means you're in our exclusive... Ooh, yes, it's true. You're in the exclusive fan club. Club de la Nate. That watches me live on Twitch. The frame rate there did not know what to do with my hand. Oh, God, my nose. But yeah. Got lots of goals.
It's
How were your holidays? They were pretty good. For non-specific Jesus birthday, I had tasty turkey because we didn't want to do ham this year. And I bought all my own presents. I usually do that. But, oh my nose, it just... but it was still very, very, very enjoyable. Shit. Also, it seems like the AI knows how to use power-ups better on higher difficulties,
This is totally rad.
which would make sense. Look, Jimothy P. Zim is way in the lead.
Righteous.
Had some delicious turkey and I hung out with fam. That's primarily what I did.
Turtle power. How you like that?
And I'm actually planning my next wave of presents to myself. My nose itches still.
On you roll.
Because I'm trying to make it so that I don't overspend because I want to save for a few vacations in 2023, which is this year. But primarily,
Totally rad.
I want to be able to get a few of the things that I've been wanting to get for years.
Tasty. Bodacious bubbles.
And I know I'm not talking much. I'm sorry. I'm trying to focus.
Whoa, how about that?
Yeah, insane difficulty is quite insane. I agree.
It's turtle teamwork time. Oh yeah.
across the line. Woo! But yeah, basically, Jesus' birthday, I had some tasty turkey, hung out with family. I didn't watch much Christmassy things. Like, every year I try to watch what I like to call the Festive Five, which is the Santa Claus 1, Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2, Jim Carrey's Grinch, and Jingle All the Way, the original one. And every year I'm like, wow, I should watch the crappy sequels to these. And then I did this year, and it was such a big mistake. I watched 4 Christmas movies this year. I watched Home Alone 3, 4, 5, and Jingle All the Way 2. And every single one of those movies was literal diarrhea.
Oh yeah, son. Not cool, dude.
I like how Mikey went from heck yeah, son, to not cool, dude, in the blink of an eye.
This is totally
Oh, I'm not taking that second slime. Speedway again. But yeah, Jingle All the Way 2 was the biggest. I'm going to pause the game really quick and talk to sample text, everybody. Okay, there's a fourth. There's 6 of them. There are 6 Home Alones. The first 2 are the only good ones. Only watch the first 2. I'll tell you the plot. You know, if you're going to stick around, sample text, just to stay up past your usual sleep time, I will talk to you gladly. But long story short, here's the plot of the first Home Alone. Classic plot. Kevin, MC Callister, a.k.a. Macaulay Culkin, is like, my parents don't understand me. My cousins and brothers and sisters don't understand me. They all suck. I wish I'd never, whatever, I'm pissed. And then, in a fit of rage, something happens that causes the power to go out, and it just like, and then back on. Yeah. Okay, so you know the plots are 1, 2, 3. I guess I'm saying for the other people in the audience. So basically, long story short, burglars are burglarizing every house in the neighborhood, which is, what the fuck's his name? I know it's Marvin Harry, but Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern, there you go. And they're like, yeah, we're going to steal from everybody's houses. Nyak, nyak, nyak. We're so cool. And then, freaking horror movie violence ensues with Kevin McAllister putting nails in things and burning people's hands and torching people alive and dropping irons on people's faces. All kinds of family fun. Sequel. Oh, and then his parents come back from after they forgot him and say, oh, Kevin, I love you, even though you pretty much murdered these 2 men. And then sequel, basically the same thing. Let me pause it again, guys. I didn't know they tried to steal from the kids. No, they tried stealing from other places. Or maybe I watched the director's cut. It was... I have a Blu-ray that's like the anniversary edition of 1 and 2, and it's a little bit longer. And they try breaking... I couldn't... Unless I'm Mandela affecting myself. It's like they tried breaking into another house. Second one, they go to New York. Well, they're supposed to go to Florida. And Kevin gets on a different plane to New York City. And then he harasses Tim Curry and Rob Schneider at the hotel and goes, credit card, you got it. And then stuff happens, and then he realizes that the Wet Bandits are in New York now, and they're trying to rob a toy store. And he's like, nobody robs toys from kids on fucking Christmas. And then he horribly murders them again in I think it's like his uncle's house or neighbor's house or someone house. And oh god. And then everyone's like, wow, good thing we saved the toy store. They gave us lots of really cool gifts for Christmas. And then Mr. McAllister realizes the gigantic bill that Kevin put on his credit card. And he goes, Kevin! And then the credits roll after he helps Pigeon Lady. And then the third movie steers way clear of what the plot was, and instead of Kevin McAllister, it's Alex something. And Alex is only left home alone because he has the chicken pox, which is a good plot development. And the second plot development is he gets an RC car from the mean old lady who lives across the street because she didn't have money to pay him for shoveling her yard, so she just gave him a remote control car. But the plot twist of that is she got her luggage swapped at the airport when she came home from vacation, So that RC car has a secret U.S. government chip that a bunch of spies are trying to steal. So they want to break into his house and steal the car. Yeah. Then we get stupid. Home Alone 4 is the worst of the 6. I've watched all 6. Home Alone 4 is absolute dog shit. Home Alone 4 is supposed to be Kevin and the McAllisters, but they recast everybody. They recast Kevin, they recast Mr. and Mrs. McAllister, and Butch and his sister, I forgot her name.
Oh yeah. Never underestimate the water
And
balloon.
oh shit. And
Thanks.
they cast freaking French Stewart as Marv for some reason, but there's no Harry, it's just Marv, and it's Marv and his girlfriend, and they're breaking into houses, and the kid isn't home alone. The kid is actually like in this, because the stupid subplot, I turned my brain off halfway through the movie. The subplot of that movie is Kevin's dad is divorcing his mom and marrying a rich lady. So he's like, hey, Kevin, you get to have 2 Christmases. And then Kevin's dad is just a piece of shit for no reason but plot development. And his new stepmom is like super nice and rich and has a butler and is buying him all these things. And then French Stewart comes out of nowhere and he's like, okay, we're gonna break into houses again. It'll be easy. And because the rich house is has smart home technology, because this movie came out in 2002, where that was starting to become a thing, they made it so that, if anybody says, open front door, then the front door magically opens. So French Stewart was using the smart home technology against itself so that he can win. We're just going to stick with this combo. I love Zuko. He's a cool cookie. He's like, dude, it is so stupid. It is the worst movie I've seen in 2022. But, so basically, for no reason, French Stewart is breaking into smart homes and stealing stuff. And, oh, we got some frame dips, everybody. I'm sorry if everybody on the recording is noticing the frame dips too. But someone's using the internet that should not be, even though I told them, please, I'm live streaming. But that's okay. And basically, long story short, a second time, Marv shows up and tries to steal stuff from the new McAllister house, which is that butler and evil stepmom and jerk dad for no reason. And then he gets beat up by Kevin again, who's a completely different actor. And then he gets arrested again, and then for no reason at the end of the movie, it's revealed that like the stepmom is actually evil, and she planned some stuff to happen. And oops, sorry, I was looking at the frame droppage. And I really hope this recording is good, everybody. But like, yeah, long story short, they get arrested again, and then it's another like turn of events. He's like, "You're evil, and I love my real wife more. And thank you, Kevin, for making me realize this." And then the butler quits for no reason at the end of the movie. And he's like, "Yes, I agree with Mr. McAllister. You are a bitch." And then they all have a laugh about it, and then like there's zero repercussion past that. It's really weird. I'm gonna pause it one more time, guys, just to clear my dropped frames. Okay, that was 2 minutes ago, and I haven't had a dropped frame since then. That's fine. Back to the story. So yeah, so that was the freaking 4th movie. And then in 2012, they decided to make another one when there's Michael McDowell, or whatever the fuck his name is. And there's like another new kid, and his home has a priceless painting accidentally in it. And the priceless painting, Michael McDowell and 2 of his henchmen want to steal from this kid's house for no reason except plot development. And
I know you must be surprised to see
Zim's gonna beat me because I missed that shit.
What's the big deal?
But yeah, long story short, again, I keep saying that. I'm so sorry. Oh great, more frames dropped. A few seconds ago. 26%. It's getting worse, everybody. How's it looking, by the way? Whoever's watching, are the frames too droppy? Oh my god, I think I know why the frames are dropping. Holy shit, everybody. Vince, you schmucklehead. I fixed it. Steam was auto-downloading a giant game Vince and I are playing. And every time I turn my computer on, it tries downloading that game. So that might have been the reason why my frames were dipping. But yeah, so fifth movie, Michael McDowell and his two cronies are trying to steal a piece of art from this kid's house. And it's not as charming as the first two movies in the slightest. And basically what the biggest plot development at the end is like, oh, see, look, we're connecting it to the main movies. Oh, look at this. See, it's the kid's totally home alone, and it's on Christmas, and that's like the only connections. I'll read that in a second, Mr. Text. I find it fine, though. It's probably why I'm focused on talking about the gaming. Thank you. Okay, so long story short, after I cleared my throat and made that gross noise, the sixth movie came out in 2021, so 2 years ago. I can't believe I said that. It's crazy. And the plot of that one is even shittier, because I have that one memorized. I turned my brain off, like, right as I got to freaking Home Alone, 4. That was when I turned my brain off, but then I waited a day and I watched the sixth one, which is called Home Sweet Home Alone. And in Home Sweet Home Alone, there's a kid, and he's fat and British for no reason, and the parents aren't. And he's like a little prick, and he's like at a yard sale for no reason, and he's like, these dolls are ugly, you're ugly. I don't know why he sounds like that. And then there's this couple, a man and a woman, and they're trying to sell their belongings, and they realize that the kid was in here, and he was standing next to a chest of dolls, okay? And all of a sudden that doll is missing, and they blame the kid because the kid was being a huge jerk about it. So they're like, why is this one doll missing? Oh, whatever, it's one doll. And then they look it up, and the doll is like $50,000. And then the plot of the movie is that the bad guy husband lost his job. Why are you still dropping frames? On Steam. You resumed the download, you shit ass. Okay, long story short, squared. God, now I'm pissed. I just totally lost focus there, guys. I'm sorry. So yeah. Home Sweet Home Alone. In that, so they blame the kid for stealing the doll, and then the couple are like, okay, that's fine, it's just $50,000. And then they realize that the husband lost his job because he's a huge idiot, and the big joke is he's like doing an outdated thing, like I think he's selling like fax machines or something that no one uses. And fat British kid is like, no, you should go to Jadal, it is the best. And then he's like, yeah, whatever, fuck you. And then that's when they think that he stole the doll. And then they're like, they start cracking down and acting like burglars, and they go to everybody's house that was at their yard sale. And then they're like, oh, that fat British kid has it. And like one piece of dialogue, the British kid takes out of context because it's like, because he's like tapping into their phone. And he's like, I could sell that kid for $50,000, and the freaking kid is like, they sell children? Not on my watch. And instead of actually being normal, he sets up a Home Alone death gauntlet in his house, and and the Home Alone death gauntlet beats up the husband and wife couple. And again, it's ultra violent and mean for no reason because they're breaking into his house. It makes sense. And then for no reason at the end of the movie, like, he beat the crap out of these two people for, breaking into his house. And goddamn it. And double goddamn it, what the hell? This game is just mean on insane difficulty. So instead of like, oh ha, broken in my house, there's zero repercussion at the end of the movie because he forgives the people for like breaking into his house, and then he's like, have you tried looking in this place? And then it's in that place, and the kid didn't even steal it. And fuck you. And like, then they're like, the kid's like, oh Joel, you could just sell the thing and get $50,000. And then again, for secondary no reason, they become friends, and then the dad gets a new job that is the exact suggestion that the fat kid suggested to him. And yeah, and then they're like all buddies at the end of the movie, and the dad is like, yes, I got a new job, and I sold that doll, and I paid for Christmas for my kids, and I even bought fat British kid a toy. And then they're all friends. And the only connection to the original two movies in that movie is Butch, the kid actor who is now a fat 50-year-old guy, is the police officer in Chicago, and he gets a call that someone's kid is left home alone, and he's like, yeah, my little brother pulls this prank every year, the little bitch, and he doesn't believe the Home Alone prank, and then they do that as a joke and be like, oh, hey, look, it's in the same universe. But that is literally the one and only connection, is that Butch McAllister's in it, and he happens to be a police officer, and he doesn't even do anything for the situation. He just thinks that they're lying. And that is that movie. I just saved you a whole bunch of time. And I haven't even talked about the god-awful Jingle All the Way sequel yet. So in Jingle All the Way 2, it was it was a movie made in 2013, so like 16 years after the first one. They couldn't get Sinbad or Arnold Schwarzenegger or any of the cool people in the first one. Instead, they got Brian Stepanek and Larry the Cable Guy. And the plot of Jingle All the Way 2... You guys know the plot of... God damn it! The plot of Jingle All the Way 1 is... Arnold Schwarzenegger cares about his job more than his family. And his son wants a Turbo Man action figure, and his son is Anakin Skywalker. And then... he totally spaced because he was too busy on his job, not caring about his family. And he's like, oh no, I have to get the doll, Jesus Christ. And then he gets the doll for Anakin Skywalker at the end of the movie. And that's a classic, timeless classic. I love that movie. The sequel is Larry the Cable Guy is, damn it, I should have thrown that forward. Larry the Cable Guy has a daughter, and his daughter or his wife married Brian Stepanek, so he's battling with the stepdad, and the stepdad is super duper rich, and Larry the Cable Guy lives in a trailer because he's Larry the Cable Guy, and and I'm trying to remember, it was the movie wasn't from the original people at all. It was still from Fox, but it was from Fox and WWE movies. So they had wrestling references throughout the whole movie. And I could fit one more cup in here in this part. And in the movie, the whole joke is he's like trying to listen to his daughter, but he's bad at it. And he thinks that his daughter wants a plush teddy bear that learns the kid's name. That's like the whole plot, is if you talk to the bear enough, it'll know things about you and be your buddy. And he's like, my daughter wants that, get her done. And then Brian Stepanek figures out that Larry the Cable Guy figured out that his daughter wanted a plushie. So he's like, I'm going to be a huge prick and hire a guy to buy all the plushies in town and sell them out online. And so that Larry the Cable Guy can't buy one, so I'm a better dad to my stepdaughter. And it was the shittiest, it was even shittier than Home Alone 6. That is a creepy bear. So and the whole big climax to the movie, I'm going to jump back and forth between Mikey and Zuko for the rest of the game, I think. Actually, it will be Korra. She's good too. Perfect. Cool. So yeah, at the end of the movie, they're like spreading slander about each other, and the whole town hates both Brian Stepanek and Larry the Cable Guy. And the crappier part about it is, like, the whole big climax is they read the note. They both read the same note that was from their daughter wrong about her Christmas wish list.
Let's do this.
The bear knows all your information. Yeah, it's like that episode of South Park. But yeah, it's really weird, because then Larry the Cable Guy dresses up as Santa for no reason except to be the cover art of the movie. And And then he's like, get her done, everybody gets a plushie bear, you get a plushie bear, you get a plushie bear, get her done. And then Brian Stepanek and him bury the hatchet because the daughter's real wish was to have her whole family with her on Christmas, which I don't know why they explain that, because that isn't even the same. It's like they look at her Christmas list, and it says, you know, the name of the bear, and then all of a sudden, like, it just melds into, I want to be with my whole family for Christmas. And then she's like, see, I want to be with my whole family for Christmas. And then they're like, get her done, I'm going to make a turkey, get her done. And then they make a turkey together, and it's comedic and slapstick. And then that's the whole movie. I just saved you another 2 hours. There's also, like, mini plot development, like, throughout the whole movie. When, like, they keep trying to one-up each other. Like, Larry the Cable Guy gets a big-ass tree, and then, ouch. And then Brian Stepanek buys an even bigger ass tree, you know, stuff like that. That's mildly funny, but it was a huge waste of time. I know next holiday season I'm definitely just going to stick with my usual festive 5. I've tried watching other Christmas movies so many times, and I just can't. There's so many Christmas movies that are just pure doo-doo that I cannot sit through. So, everybody, do not watch Home Alone 4, 5, 6, or Jingle All the Way 2. And don't watch the Santa Claus 2 and 3. Watch good Christmas movies. Don't watch anything from frickin' Hallmark. I can't imagine the note. This bear is really cool, but my real wish is to have my family be together. That is what it says. And the acting of the little girl, I looked up on IMDb, I looked up all the actors that I was like, who the hell is this? Their acting is terrible. And she was apparently in, like, a lot of horror movies as, like, the daughter of the family in, like, a bunch of C-list horror films. And then this company was like, that'll be perfect for Larry the Cable Guy's daughter, some creepy girl. My neck is hurting again. I might need water in a second, because... oh, shit! Because I'm freaking dehydrated, so I'm probably gonna do something in a second. But yeah, that was the plot of all those movies. I think that was the most talking I've done in an episode of this series so far. Because Jesus H, were those movies bad? And I was going to watch the Santa Clauses, which is the Disney Plus spin-off of the Santa Claus, when Tim Allen is like, I don't want to be Santa anymore. And then, using the power of coolness and funniness, he realizes that he can do the successor clause when he picks a new Santa.
I don't know what to do.
And I was going to watch that movie, or that miniseries, and then I was like, no, I already have too much brain damage from those movies. Especially because in the trailer for that movie, or for that miniseries, it was like, Peyton Manning's in there for no reason, and he's like, I really want to be Santa. I'm a good quarterback, and I can quarterback throw those presents to the little kids all over the world. It's like, dude, that is the shittiest garbage I've ever seen. Dude, Cora is just screaming down the sidewalk. Look at her go! Also, how did Ren pass me?
I can do this.
Did you guys see that? Insane difficulty can lick my nose.
Bending is the coolest thing in the world.
Also, your speed fluctuates greatly on higher difficulties. Okay, that's gonna hit him. Get him. Yes!
Here I go!
Dude, the amount of hang time you get is fucking unreal.
I'm taking this one.
And across the line. Good.
That seemed easy enough.
Did you watch the new Puss in Boots? I'm going to next week. Next week I'm gonna go watch it in theaters. None of my friends want to watch it with me because they're all busy, but I really want to watch it. Yes, I get it. I get it. There you go. Cora is in her element right now. She's in the spirit world.
Enough talk.
I'm really pissed that I dropped frames because freaking Steam thought it was helping me. So it installed, or was trying to install the game that I paid for that I wanted to play with co-op with Vince. And then that was eating 100% of my, data. So again, everybody watching the archived footage, I am sorry. Oh, god damn it. Also, I missed the shortcut because I was clipping there. Nice. Oh, I already lost my shield? What the hell? Trees, trees, and more trees. Dude, first place is way up there. Jimothy P. Neutron. James Isaac Neutron.
You can thank me later.
Jimmy is just screaming along. He's running around at the speed of sound. And again, I missed the shortcut because I don't have enough Boosty Joe right before the schmo.
Got it. I'll show you over the line.
And again, I need to watch Korra again. I freaking love Legend of Korra. It's such a good show. How are the AI avoiding them? Half the time they just clip through the gnomes, like they don't exist. And then the other half the time they actually, like, impact them. Yeah, I'm doing it. I didn't have enough to go, or I did have enough barely to go through.
What is that contraption? Here I go! Amazing!
Shit! Ooh, that was close. Nice, it's really good. Good. That was very close. Cindy came out of scenic nowhere. Holy shit, that was scary. Okay, last race of this episode, not the live stream. Still a lot of cups. Fire Nation. Yeah, I know. It was all fun and games until the Fire Nation attacked.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Well, I have a headache from complaining about B-list, Q-list Christmas movies.
I'll show you over the line.
My one true weakness.
Let's cut to the
There we
chase.
go. I did that shortcut flawlessly. That one's hard to hit.
Amazing. Ah! Just what I need.
Also, why are all these Fire Nation members throwing shit? Like, what did I do? Also, Cindy just totally clipped over me. How are they so
I don't
fast?
know what to do. I just thought more people would be excited about coming with us.
Fuck you.
Ah! Yeah! You're up.
I got all the way back to 4th. That's kind of
You know
cool.
who I am, don't you? Here I go!
Okay, the AI are doing too good in this segment. Also, the powdered toast power-up when you're on 200cc actually sucks. How is Cindy flying past... Wait, that was Hey Arnold. How is Hey Arnold passing me? Dude, this is actually doo-doo. I loved the game until I got to 150cc, and then I realized that the game is just mean. Okay, I got a heat-seeking pie. If anybody flies in front of me, which I just lost because I just got watermeloned because the game has, you know, fuck you ability, which is what I call it when characters just get an item that they need because fuck you.
I better step up my training.
Rubber banding is so bad. It's really, really bad rubber banding in this game. It is. Look, see, Arnold somehow won. He flew under me and won. So now I'm not going to get a 3-star ranking on it, which is a gold trophy. If I got gold or 3 stars on every single thing, that's not going to happen. Arnold also spiked all the way to 3rd place with that undercut victory.
What did I think? That was amazing.
Ooh, had to drink, sorry. Yep, I only 2-starred it. Always bad. But at least I get to start a new game next Sunday. Whatever that game is. I don't know. And you two people, that is the end of that episode. Expect about 4, maybe 5 more episodes. But we'll see when that happens in the next installment of Nickelodeon Kart Racers 3 Slime Speedway. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to see you on the next Boo!